everyone, this is Santhi Babu, comedy. Today I would like to talk about concept HTML and CSS. HTML and CSS. What is the full form of HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. And CSS. CSS means a cascading style sheet. For example, we are developing one web page. We need that three basic languages. First of all, HTML. Second one, CSS. Third one, JavaScript. These are all basic tools of developing the web page. First of all, what is the HTML? In HTML, hypertext markup language, and HTML documents, and basic HTML structure and HTML documents, and creating HTML document, and markup tags, and heading tags, paragraph tags, line breaks, HTML tags. The basic introduction concepts of HTML. What is HTML? What is HTML document? Basic structure of the HTML and HTML documents, and creating new HTML documents, markup tags, heading tags, paragraph tags, like that, link breaks, and all tags are introduction to the first concept is the introduction to HTML. Next one, what is the CSS? Concept of CSS: creating a style sheet, creating a properties, a CSS styling, background. Styling means like that, background text format, controlling formats, and work with block elements and objects. These are the main components of the CSS. CSS means complete version of the colorful version of the HTML document is called a CSS. CSS means cascading style sheet. We can create the whole style sheet or using some background tags like that, text formatting control, working with block element like that, objects, working with lists, tables, CSS, IDs, classes, box models. What is the meaning of box models? Introducing the border properties, padding properties, margin properties. This is the second concept of the CSS. Next, third one, advanced CSS. It is a complete version of the new version of the CSS is called a advanced version of the CSS. In this concept, groupings, dimensions, display, positioning, floating, align, pseudo like the pseudo classes, navigation bars, image sprites, attributes, and sectors. These like that advanced CSS. Basically, HTML document is the black and white document. Another second one is the CSS. It can be converted to the HTML document, colorful and attractive borders and backgrounds like that. This is the CSS is the color TV type. HTML is black and white TV like that. So it is completely advanced for the HTML document to the CSS. Third concept is the advanced CSS. It is like that, another version of the CSS concept. Next one, fourth one is the introducing the images. How to create images. How to create images for the web pages. We are developing the one important web page. Most of all, we need some images and photographs. We need that. For example, we can develop a new web page like that, images, how to insert the image in website, adding the image, web pages, resizing, image order, and text, image labels, inserting labels, table borders, table headers. These are all another concept of the image type of or image tags, or we need or important to the images to the developing the web page or front page or background page or whatever it frames, different frames in the images like that. Last concept is the what is iframe. Previous concept we discussing some images, how to insert the image, how to resize the images, Now, fifth concept is the what is the iframe? Frames. We can use the frames. We can use the different types of frames, horizontal frames or vertical frames. How to insert the image in the frame? In the frames like that, inserting the iframe, setting height and width, using frames, link to targets. Frames and forms. What is the form? About forms, text boxes, text areas, check boxes, radio buttons, and submit. These are all another concept of the frames and forms. Now this is the complete introduction of five units of the HTML and CSS subject. Now discussing about what is the HTML. HTML full form means hypertext markup language, the most basic building blocks of the web page. How to create the web page, how to develop the web pages. It is a basic language. It is a markup language. It defines the manage and structure of the web content. Other technologies based on HTML are generally used to describe the web pages. Appearance, presentation, or functionalities of behaviors of the JavaScript. We need the JavaScript also using this HTML language. HTML is an acronym which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is used to creating web pages and web applications. Web page create cheyalana manaki web applications or web pages creation. We need that basic stone of the languages. It is called HTML. What is hypertext? What is the hypertext? Hypertext simply means text within the text. Hypertext means text within the text. A text has a link within it. It is a hypertext. Whenever you click on a link which brings to your new page, you have a click on the hypertext. What is the hypertext? Means text within the text. Text within the text. Text heading or subheading like that. Text within the text is called a hypertext. Link to or more web pages. We need to hypertext, HTML document and each others. What is the markup language? A markup language is a computer language that is used to apply layout and formatting conventions to the text document. Markup language makes a text more interactive. It applied to the HTML document. A markup language makes a text more interactive and dynamic. It can turn text into the images like tables, links, whatever, etc. What is the web page? We can create a web page. What is the web page? The web page is a document. First of all, web page is a document which is commonly written in the HTML and translated by the web browser. We can prepare a HTML program in the notepad. We can give to the extension of the HTML file name. For example, a boy.html. html here extension of the HTML file like that. We can prepare the document. We can prepare the notepad in the program. We are given to the extension of the HTML file name. We can automatically see the web page into the output. Web page into the output. What is the web page? Means web page is a document which is commonly written to the HTML and translated by the web browser. A web browser web page can be identified by the entering to the URL. A page can be of the dynamic topics. I means with the help of HTML only we can create a static web pages. Static web pages are dynamic web pages we can create using of HTML language. Hence HTML is a markup language which is used to create and attractive web pages with the styling like that, which look in a nice format and web browser. An HTML document is made many HTML tags and each HTML tag containing the different content. For example, the basic structure of the HTML document consisting of the 5 elements. First of all, the background means the structure of the HTML program. Basic structure of the HTML program. consisting of 5 basic important elements. First of all, start the program like that. Doc type. A doc type tag is used to inform the browser about the version of the HTML used in the document. Which type of version you can use in your PC, personal computer? Which version you can use this? Which version you can use this HTML document? HTML document యొక్క version మనకి indicate చేసేది doc type. First one, doc type. It is used to inform browser about the version of the HTML using in this document. Second one, HTML. What is the HTML? HTML tag. This tag indicates the web page code is written in the hypertext markup language starting tag. This is the first tag and starting tag. This tag is indicate the web page code. A code is nothing but we can prepare the lines or within the code or indicate the web page code is nothing but we can type the document type of lines like that code of the document written to the hypertext markup language. Starting tag is called a HTML, hypertext markup language. The HTML tag represents the root of the HTML document and is also called as a root element or starting element is called a HTML tag. Next, second one, head. Second tag is the header tag. The header tag contains the information about the web page, the HTML. Head element is used to container from a metadata or data about the data. It is used between the HTML tag and body tag. Within the HTML, within the body and HTML tag, in between using the header tag. Next tag is the body tag. Next tag is the title tag. Next tag is title tag. The HTML title tag is used to provide a title name by your web page. The HTML title tag must be used inside of the head. Inside of the head, you can use this title tag. The title of the page is displayed on this title bar of the browser. Last but not least, the next tag, body tag. HTML body tag defines the main content of the HTML document which is displayed on this browser. It can be contain the text. Body tag containing different elements, text content, paragraphs, headings, images, tables, links, videos and etc. These are all basic element of the structure of the HTML program. The basic structure of the HTML document consisting of these 5 elements. Next one, HTML formatting. What is the formatting? Formatting means it modify, update and save the data. HTML formatting is the process of formatting the text from better look and feel. HTML provides us the ability to format text without using CSS. Without CSS, we are not using the CSS. There are many formatting tags of HTML. These tags are used to make a text bold, italic, underline, or there are almost 14 options available the how text appear in the HTML and XML, XHTML. First one, physical tag. These tags are used to provide a visual appearance to the text. Second one, logical tag. These tags are used to add some logical or semantic values of the text. For example, text bold. B means bold tag. Next, text strong. Strong means strong tag. Next, paragraph tag. Next one, mark tag. Next one, like that, first paragraph P1. Next, strike tag. This is also formatting tag, monospace tag, superscript tag, subscript tag, jelly tag, large font, small font. These are all 14 types of formatting tags are available in HTML document. Next one, building blocks of the HTML. Next concept is the building blocks of the HTML. The HTML document consists of the basic building blocks of which are tags. What is the tag? An HTML tag surrounds the content and apply meaning to it. What is the tag? A HTML tag surrounds the content of the apply meaning to it. It is written between and brackets like that, greater than or less than. These are two operators. In between we can write the text, that is called a tag. What is the attribute? An attribute is a HTML provide of extra information about the element and it is applied within the start tag. An HTML attribute consisting of two fields, name or values. For example, here element means starting tag, content and a tag. For example, P class is equal GFG. This is my web page. Closing tag P. P means paragraph. Here attributes are P class equal to GFG. Both are values. P class is the name. G equal to GFG is the attribute value. These are all two attributes. Next one, last but not least, what is CSS? What is CSS? What is CSS? CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It is a style sheet language which is used to describe the look and formatting of the document written into a markup language. It provides any additional features to HTML. It is generally used to the HTML to change the style of web pages and user interfaces. It can also be used with any kind of XML document including a plain XML, SVG and XUL concepts. CSS used to design HTML tags. CSS are widely used to language on the web page and the web. HTML and CSS JavaScripts are used for a web designing. It is help to web designers to apply style on a HTML tag. What does CSS do? What does CSS do means you can add a new look to your old HTML document. You can completely change the look of your website with only few changes in the CSS code. We need for CSS code, we change for the HTML document. Why use the CSS? Why use the CSS? These are the three major benefits of the CSS. Like that, we can apply the different mechanisms like HTML document, CSS, finally JavaScript. These are basic fundamental tools and languages that we can develop the web page and consisting of the different web pages that we can develop. Otherwise, third concept, advanced CSS, we can dimensions. How can we use the dimensions and display the positioning of the web page, floating or alignment? What is the alignment? The web page designing, the content of the title or subtitle, whatever at the center of the page, left side of the page, whatever it is, right side of the page or top of the page or bottom of the page. This is called a alignment of the CSS code tag by using the HTML document. Next one, image sprite or attribute sectors, like that CSS colors, how to apply the colors, how to apply the background colors, creating pages, layouts and websites. Next one, how to insert the image, how to add the image in your web page. Like that, last concept is iframes and forms. Iframes and forms. So finally, these are all major concept and introduction of the HTML and CSS subject. Thank you. Bye.